Hello YouTubers, welcome back to JQ Auto Diagnosis and Repair. Where my job is to save you money. Welcome back to the channel. In advance, I'm gonna say thank you to all the new subscribers, and if you're new to this channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by and for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. If you are already a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for your support. Today I'm working on a 2019 Subaru Crosstreck 2.5 liter 4-cylinder automatic all-wheel drive, and we are going to replace brake pads and rotors. This vehicle, when it drives and apply the brakes, the steering wheel starts shaking, so that's a sign that the rotors have some run out and some thickness variation. So we're going to replace rotors and brake pads. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep this video short and show as much as I can. Alright, so a couple of things. The first thing we're going to do here is going to be make sure when you lift the vehicle it's nice and secure. Right there you can see everything is secure. Here we have the brake caliper, the left side, driver's side. I'm going to remove these two bolts. They're going to be 14mm bolts. And you place the camera, and we're going to use 14mm bolts or Milwaukee stubby. I'm not sponsored by Milwaukee. I'm just showing you what I'm using here. So it's always a good idea when you're doing this kind of job, inspect the brake line. Make sure you don't see any cracks, any deteriorations. If you do, recommend it to replace it. If the customer doesn't want to do it, make sure you write it down, so that way you have a record that you did it. In case anything happened, you protect yourself. Okay, so both got the same length. Now we want to pull this caliper, and right here the reason I didn't push the caliper pistons back in yet is because I like to see here and make sure the dust boots are not torn. If they are, I have to fix it, or I have to replace the caliper, because that torn, any crack here, it will debris and dirt, and when it rains it will get there, create some rust, and it's gonna make the piston to start to get stuck, to be seized. Okay, it's gonna be binding, and we don't want that. All right, so now that we know that that part's good, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reinstall it here. I'm gonna put my screwdriver there. I'm gonna move my camera back, and I'm gonna pull. So right now what we're doing, we're pushing those pistons back in, so that way we don't have to do it later. Okay, done. See? Pistons all the way back in. I'm going to put it right here for now. Okay. This brake pads, they look good, however, we're going to replace them. Next thing, we're going to remove the caliper, the bracket. This is 19mm. equals to 3/4. Always make sure this part, there are smooth, free. Okay, now we gotta fix them. Done. The angle here, the bolt is on the way, so it doesn't allow me to get the impact gun. So far so good. That's the part that we're using on the rotor, part number. Brake pad. Okay, next thing that we gotta do here, we need to clean the base. So we're gonna use this tool. Want to eliminate any rust that could potentially create a run out. Perfect. Nice. Alright, so we got a new rotor here, ready to be installed. Already clean it, I already measure it. It's the same diameter, same thickness. Boom, there. Excellent. Next thing, we gotta change this hardware here. The bases are pretty clean, no rust there. Just gotta move this ones right there. The new brake pads come with the hardware. These are the pads that I'm using right now. I'm not sponsored by Duralost, but this is the part number that I'm using. All AutoZone. So hey, I want to say thank you to my friends in AutoZone again, always helping me out to deliver the parts fairly quick, give me a good price when they can, friendly service. Thank you Hector, thank you Jose, thank you all the drivers. I really appreciate you guys taking care of my business. God bless you guys. Anyhow, let's get back into the video. And make sure these are really all the way in, all the way down here. So the bolt, oh my goodness. Alright guys, so here, all we're gonna do on this area, that little tab, we're gonna push it forward, I mean to the back of the car, this bar and this bar. I already did that one, but I want to show you guys here so you know. Just like that. You don't have to do anything else. Okay. Now what we're gonna do with this, you're gonna push it in right between the rotor and the bracket. So it's gonna go like this, an angle. Like that, there you go. Now you're gonna lift it, make sure the brake pad's all the way on top. Here on the bottom, this little tab, you will need to make sure that goes in. Okay, now push down, and now press in, it goes in, just like that. If this part right here, it is totally straight. When you put the pad like this, it gets stuck. The metal gets stuck there. It's a quite tight fit. Something you're gonna do something on the back here. Okay, so keep that in mind. So there you go. So we got that done. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna install the caliper. Just like that. You see, it went all the way in, so that means we push it, the pistons in with the screwdriver, like I show you. All right, so the two big bolts, they are 99.6. It's 100 foot-pounds. This one's I don't remember. I gotta go back and check. So put those torque specs in the description down below, and just torque everything. Do the same thing on the other side, and you should be able to change your brake pads and rotors, have a good brakes, and eliminate any vibration. Now when you're done, make sure you add some brake cleaner here if you have some finger mark like I have it here, but nothing over there. So I'm gonna grab a rag with a brake cleaner, wipe it clean. Don't put any brake cleaner here and allow it to go into your brake pads. That can carry some oil and potentially, you know, compromise your brake job. I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a like. Leave your comments down below, subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. And as usual, hey, do your best, forget the rest, and I will see you in the next video. Later.